Yeah, bro, I'm gonna keep it a band. F1 is one of them ones. This is one of the movies of the year. This movie was an insane time. If you haven't seen this movie, what are you doing? Go watch that movie right now. Yeah, pause the video, go see the movie, and then come back. But I got pros, I got thoughts, I got opinions. I was gonna say cons, but if I'm keeping it a band, I got like half a con. Let's get into it, man. My first pro is that Brad Pitt and Damson Idris were in their motherfucking bag in this movie, bro. They were acting their ass off the entire film. If you're not really sure what the story is, basically Brad Pitt is an old retired F1 driver who's come back to help out a friend in order, because that nigga's broke as shit. That nigga was 350 down. God damn. Then he eventually sort of turns into a mentor for the young driver on the team, JP. Their relationship, their rivalry was one of the best parts of the movie, in my opinion, as well. I thought it was so interesting. I thought it was going to go a completely different way as well than it actually went in the story too. And the way they went, I was so down for it. This dude, Brad Pitt, kept hitting this charming ass smile throughout this whole movie, bro. I was like, damn. This nigga Brad Pitt is a good looking man. That thought kept going through my brain. I was like, that nigga did not need to flex on us like that. Slight aura every single time he was on screen. It was ridiculous. Also, found out yesterday that this nigga is 61 years old. Where? How? This nigga was made in a lab, bro. I really enjoyed Sonny's comeback story and his little background story as well. Seeing him go through a crazy injury, crazy crash. 30 years later, still give F1 a try, give it a go, because he just likes that passion for racing, man. He wants that feeling of aliveness again. Beautiful. Speaking of the racing though, the racing was fucking insane, bro. They said they wanted you to feel like you were actually in an F1, a Formula One car, and I must say, they did that and then some. Some of those scenes genuinely are jaw-dropping, bro. The noise, the sound, the score for this movie is fucking excellent. You can tell that they went back and they were like, I don't think this sounds is right. We have to go back and tune it up a little bit, because the engine, the roar is so damn real. I also think the fact that they actually filmed part of this movie on F1 races during Grand Prix and stuff like that, that's fucking awesome. That's a nice little tidbit, a little added extra touch that makes it feel a little bit more real. Was it just me though, or there was a certain point in the movie where Chris Hemsworth was at one of those Grand Prix, like, because you know they filmed that actual Grand Prix, but they put him in for like half a second. They didn't want to give that nigga money. I respect. But yeah, man, overall I think this has to be up there with one of my favorite racing movies of all time. Granted, I haven't seen that many. Off the top of my head, I've seen Baby Driver, Ford v Ferrari, which is pretty damn good, by the way. Some of the Fast and Furious movies, but I haven't seen that many, but this motherfucker is up there, bro. It literally made me download the F1 video game. I was playing that shit this morning, bro. That shit was fire. You can play the movie in the game too. That's tough. The movie had a nice little surprise, shocking villain. I was not expecting that whatsoever. It genuinely shocked me. Most of the time when it comes to surprise villains, I can tell from a mile away, but I was like, huh. I was not expecting that twist. And not only does it have a nice surprise villain, but it has a nice, satisfying ending that I also feel like if they wanted to come back and make a sequel, which there's been rumors that they're already planning a sequel because of how much money it made, crazy, they could do that with ease. Now let's get to the cons though, and we can keep this quick and easy because I don't have many cons, if any at all, bro. If I were to create a con, because honestly, I have to reach for them. Maybe the movie's a little bit too long, like a racing movie doesn't really need to be 2 hours, damn near 3. 2 hours, 40 minutes, damn near 3. I don't know. You could justify maybe cutting out a scene or two here and there, maybe cutting out a race. They do such a good job using the races to build character development and character relationships. It's like, we can't cut any of those races, so I don't know. It's a bit of a stuck between a rock and a hard place. You feel? I don't know why I forgot that. But other than that, bro, I don't really have many complaints. I know, like my girl, I saw it with her. She said that one of her complaints was that she gave it 8.5. Still pretty damn good. She said she just wanted more character depth between Brad Pitt's character and Damson Idris's character and everybody else. It was mainly focused on the racing, and that was where the development went to. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's valid. I feel like that's understandable. You want to be more connected to the characters. You want to feel more for these characters. That the emotional weight of them winning these races or losing these races or crashing in these races really hits you. I get that. But I don't think that's what they wanted. I think they wanted us to feel like we were in these F1 cars, feel like we were actually racing, and to feel the adrenaline from it. You feel what I'm saying? And then second would be the character development of Damson Idris's character and him going from annoying kid to where he ends up at the end. You feel what I'm saying? Brad Pitt's character chasing glory again. Javier, I forget his last name. His character trying to make his money back. Like, there's a lot that goes on in this movie. I realized that I started to yap at the end of that. Wow, that was the ADHD taking over. What I was trying to get at though is they sacrificed a little bit of really in-depth character development for, I feel like, story development and building towards the races. You feel what I'm saying? That was the key, the main thing. You feel what I'm saying? Let me stop myself there before I start getting into spoilers. If y'all want me to do a spoiler review though, drop it down in the comments down below. I will do that happily. There's so many things I want to talk about with this movie. Other than that, I give this movie a 4.5 stars on Letterboxd. Go follow my Letterboxd if you haven't. I give it a 9 out of 10. This is one of my favorite movies to come out this year so far. It's up there with Thunderbolts. I'm sure it's up there with Sinners when I see it. And if they make a sequel for this movie, I'm not gonna lie to you, I will be there, especially because it was rumored that he wants Tom Cruise to be in the sequel. They could be cooking with fish grease. Hey, I'm trying to hear y'all opinions, y'all review on F1 in the comments down below. Did you mess with this movie? What are some of your favorite parts? Some of your least favorite parts? Would you watch the sequel? Let's talk about that and all the lore in the comments down below, man, because you know we got to talk about it. Simple.